cool watching him ride, I'm telling you. And this is a tough track, and he's doing what he has to do to keep this championship in play. Stewart has to win out, you know, mathematically to guarantee the championship.
Talked with James's father, Big James, earlier today about the pressure that is on his son, and I asked him how James was taught to deal with pressure. He said, you know, you really can't teach them. He said, but in the very beginning of his career, James wouldn't get good starts, and he would fall way back, and so he learned how to deal coming through the pack quickly.
Yeah, well, here's some pressure on Chad Reed as he's been really trying hard to catch our leader. That's him through the finish line area there, and just, I'm telling you, he's not giving up. He's 7.5 seconds behind, but right now, James Stewart really has got that. Well, that's Hepler that's down as Reed laps him, but Reed has been really giving it his all, but Stewart has been cleaner in that position. In the beginning part of the race, Reed and Stewart were trading off fast laps. One rider would be half a second faster. The next time around, it would be the other rider. But being in second, Chad just really was putting it on, but just too many mistakes here. It's dropped him back about 7 seconds. Now you can see he's really toned it down. He says, okay, second could be good enough here tonight.
Well, it's going to save him some points because he will be, if he can finish second to Stewart tonight, he will be just 8 points in front of Stewart with 4 races remaining. Jacksonville, Seattle, Salt Lake City, and Las Vegas. And it looks like no matter what, Jeff, this championship fight will go to the very end at Sanford Stadium.
There's no doubt about it. This is Josh Hill we're taking a look at, who has been on the gas tonight. He has really passed everybody except Stewart and Reed to get up into a podium position. Getting back to those points, you get 25 for first, 22 for second. So it's basically a 3-point difference between first and second. This is what championship leaders, that's what it's all about, is getting those 3 points.
This will be Hill's first podium finish of the year, and the first time he's even been in the top 5 this season, if he can hang on. Battle for 6 is a good one. Davey Millsaps, Kevin Windham, a couple of Honda riders, and Windham on the 14 with a great move to the inside of number 18 of Davey Millsaps. The Geico Power Sports back entry of Kevin Windham, just in front of that Red Bull factory fight of Millsaps, and boy is Davey fighting it.
Well, Davey likes riding on that loose edge there, and tonight you get a real taste of it. Look, there's even deep ruts going into the turn, not just the acceleration section of the turn, but actually going in. And you can see how it's really tough to jump up on that to triple onto that little tabletop. See how they're just creeping through here and then trying to get a run to the triple, really having to set up just to complete that section. Wow, Windham is on the gas. He really has came out of nowhere to put himself up into 6th position.
Such a smooth rider, Kevin Windham.
Windham was 15th on the first lap. Millsap was 16th, so these riders have came through the pack, 10 positions. This is a tough night to do that on.
Just having to pick his way through. Back to the front, and James Stewart. Jeff, so much pressure on James to win this championship. James is one of those riders, one of those athletes who second in the championship, which a lot of people know is pretty great, is not at all acceptable in his mind.
No, it's all about winning the championship, and for James, he really has to take it week for week here. And step 1 here with 5 races to go, 11 points down. Well, it's not to think about Las Vegas, it's to think about and maximize the points here. That's by winning, okay? Stewart has put on phenomenal rides so far. You can see him really being able to take it easy. You don't want to back it down too much here because you don't want to lose your focus and make a mistake, okay? 1 step at a time for James Stewart. He has to win here, then Jacksonville, and so on and so on. Right now, he has done what has asked of him.
His mechanic, Oscar, cheering him on. It sure looks like Stewart being very smart about how he's approaching these last couple of laps, not giving himself a chance to make a mistake.
Well, yeah, he's going to back it down into a comfortable zone, but this is a nice position to be in on a difficult track like this. The last thing you want to do is have to ride the final laps bar to bar for the win, you know. Right now, he can really pick his way through. See him just coasting through some of these turns, and that's because he's got a 10-second lead over Chad Reed. He's going to pick up 3 points here tonight if he can make it through the checkered flag.
And this is the last controlled environment, if you will, of the season, the last dome stadium.
Yeah, we
on
go
to Jacksonville next week. We could see rain there potentially. Certainly in Seattle, it's a question. In Salt Lake City, you could even see some snow, which has been seen there in the past for Supercross.
Well, and then when you come down to it, with 1 lap to go here, you come down to it, Vegas is a very difficult track in a totally different way because it's hard packed, blue groove. That's a tough track to race for the championship on. I lived it. It really is a nightmare. So either one of these riders, they want to have a little cushion going into the last race, but I'm telling you, it's not going to happen. This championship between two of our sport's greatest champions of all time, third and fourth winningest racers. I mean, we expect nothing but a battle right to the final checkered flag.
James Stewart on that San Manuel Yamaha, working his way around on the final lap, doing everything he can to tighten up this tremendous points chase that we've seen all year long on the Monster Energy AMA Supercross Championship Trail. Stewart really just almost walking his way through, Jeff.
And this one's going to feel good here. This is...
And here he comes to the final corner. James Stewart has done it. He's taken another checkered flag as he lights the candles here in the Rogers Center. And he tightens the championship up. We'll be right back to meet the winner. Back inside the Rogers Center here in Toronto, where James Stewart has picked up his 9th victory of the year. You take a look at our Monster Energy results page. Chad Reed, however, gets his 99th podium of his career, the 44th of which was a second place finish.
Pretty impressive.
And let's head down to Erin.
The pressure was on in a big way for James Stewart, and he did exactly what he needed to do. James, your team manager, Larry Brooks, had just said to me, whew, that was a nerve-wracking one. How was this night for you?
It was tough because the track was so rutted and stuff, and I just got to give it up to San Manuel Yamaha. Those guys have been working hard, and unfortunately, we've been having some bad luck, last week or so, but, I just want to thank them, Red Bull, Nike, Answer, Bell Helmets, Alpine Star Boots, Bridgestone Tires, everybody. I'm really stoked to be a part of the team, and it just feels good to get a win again.
Congratulations on another victory. Great job.
Here's our Toyota replay of the race, Jeff, and it's all about that pass for the lead. James Stewart made quick work of it.
It definitely is here. He just jumps past Michael Lessie and then doesn't look back. And when the pressure was on from Chad Reed, Stewart just totally wheelied away.
Well, this championship, as we said, is going to go all the way down to Sam Boyd Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada, the first weekend in May. I think it's going to be a great one. And the point standings, they've tightened up. 8 points now, the difference between Stewart and Chad Reed, Eric.
That's right, 8-point lead and only 4 races left to go. Chad, tonight was a difficult one, but how do you approach these final 4 races?
Just try to get good starts and ride good and consistent. And feel like I rode decent tonight. Just struggled, man. I made too many mistakes and too many really big mistakes. So I'm happy with second. James was riding awesome. We checked out, and I want to thank all the guys at Rockstar, Makita Suzuki, all the guys at Bridgestone, Scott, Thor, Parts Unlimited, and we'll go on to Jacksonville that haven't been there before.
Congratulations on putting in another Ironman effort.
FM and Aaron Bates, I'm Ralph Shaheen. So long from Toronto, where James Stewart is your winner.